Joran, Star-Crossed Alien Mail-Order Brides, Intergalactic Dating Agency, Volume 1. Written by Susan Hayes. Narrated by Tieran Wilder. 1. Maggie nestled into one side of her best friend's worn but comfy couch with a container of Rocky Road ice cream in one hand and a spoon in the other. After the week she'd had, ice cream and a girls' night in was exactly what she needed. "Do we want to open the red or white wine?" Gwen called from the tiny galley-style kitchen. "Red. That's a good pairing for cookie dough ice cream, right?" Lisa said, already digging into her ice cream from her perch on the other side of the couch. "Everything's a good pairing for cookie dough." Gwen reappeared with a bottle of red wine and 3 glasses on a tray, along with her preferred flavor, chocolate ripple. Gwen served the wine and then settled into a somewhat battered armchair with a contented sigh and raised her glass. "We survived another week. Here's to the weekend." "Amen," Maggie replied, before downing a significant portion of her glass. "Uh-oh. You only drink your wine that fast when the espresso machine at work is on the fritz, or you're having man trouble. Which is it?" Maggie wrinkled her nose and sighed. "The latter. Jorge went back to his wife." Gwen's hand froze, her spoon hovering halfway between the carton and her mouth. "Wife? I thought you said he was divorced." "He is. Well, he was. They finalized the divorce 3 years ago." Maggie took another drink, but the wine couldn't wash away the bitter taste that had lingered in her mouth since she got the text from Jorge the night before. "Weren't you two planning a romantic getaway next weekend? How the hell does a guy go from booking a trip with his girlfriend to getting back together with his ex-wife?" Lisa leaned over to snag the bottle of wine off the table and refilled Maggie's glass. "It was his turn with the kids last weekend. I guess he told them about me, and they went home and told their mother." Maggie paused to take another spoonful of ice cream while Lisa and Gwen reacted like the best friends that they were. "He's an idiot. She doesn't want him back. She just wants to make sure he isn't with anyone else. The moment she finds out he dumped you, she'll call it off again. If he can't see that, he's not worthy of you," Gwen said, utterly indignant. "Please tell me you had a moment of glorious red-headed temper and tore him a new one before punting his sorry ass to the curb," Lisa added. "He didn't give me the chance. He told me by text message late last night." "He broke up with you by text? The least he could have done was tell you in person. What kind of man does that?" Gwen asked. "The only kind of man the 3 of us ever seem to attract. Weak, selfish assholes." Lisa stabbed her spoon into her ice cream. "We need to expand our dating pool." Maggie shook her head. "I'm not sure how we'd do that. I work in a coffee shop, which means the only guys I meet are over-caffeinated business types who never look up from their phones long enough to flirt. You're a street artist, so you're surrounded by buskers all day. Those guys barely make rent. They can't afford a girlfriend." Lisa grinned. "No, but the cute ones can rent me for a couple of days. Not every relationship has to last forever." Gwen rolled her eyes. "Some of us are getting too old to play the field. I'd like to meet someone special. He doesn't need to be perfect, just perfect for me." "You've spent too many years reading those romance novels you love, Gwen. There's no such thing as a perfect man. He's a myth, like unicorns and little green men from outer space." Maggie took another drink of her wine. "I agree with Lisa, though. We do need to find a better class of men to date. There has to be some out there, somewhere. Given our track records, maybe not. Between us, we've dated a card-carrying member of the Ghostbusters fan club, complete with his own proton pack, 2 guys who forgot they were still married." Gwen chimed in with, "Don't forget the guy who met Lisa for coffee, talked about himself for an hour, then told her she was clearly a
Sample complete. Ready to continue?